I'm excited to share my second startup that I've founded and I'm CEO at. Is called PayByFace, making purchases with your selfie. See if I can get this working. We're focusing on the complex problems with payments, which is not an easy problem. People in very large platforms, Visa, MasterCard, a lot of people are trying to solve this problem, and it's a very difficult space with the entire fragmentation of infrastructure. There's cards, NFCs, mobile pays, Apple Pay. I mean, everybody's putting the name Pay behind their logo. And cash is king in many parts of the world, which limits innovation and causes high risk. As we've seen from the WHO right now, releasing articles that cash could be spreading the virus. People are moving into digital wallets and digital currencies, and we can see that the system is under load and it cannot keep up with what the population needs. We have a very, very strong leadership team. This is our board of directors. Everyone comes from various fields with many years of experience. We're basically trying to Uberize and gamify shopping. So both of our apps are available in the App Store. There's a merchant app and an e-wallet app. The e-wallet is available for both iPhone and Android. And the merchant app is available for iPad, like you see in the photo there, in store hooked up, or on the iPhone for mobile payment processing, things like home delivery, where they can come to your door and scan your face, completely contactless for small payments. This works very well for tips. Now with the situation, people are not tipping anymore because they don't want to give money. So we can get the merchants app, so they can just scan someone's face at the door, get a few dollars in tips, and continue building income for themselves. We've had very, very fast traction. January 2018 was sort of the idea fruition. We spent 2 years in customer discovery and business model validation. I pitched many, many times trying to figure out what is PayByFace, how are we going to build PayByFace, how is the world going to accept PayByFace. November, I teamed up with Chef Pietro Belli from Zurich. We formed our PayByFace CEE. December, we launched our first beta in Bucharest for Christmas, right on the dot. And then in February, we made it to Nielsen Report. Nielsen Report is the news in the payments industry. We were featured in February. Now in March, we've gotten a lot of interest. We just got selected to participate in Startup Bootcamp here in Amsterdam, in the Startup Bootcamp Commerce 2020 Accelerator. Our partner in Romania, Mihai Drăghici, is participating in the Founder Institute right now. We just got word from Visa Innovation at 11 Ventures in Sofia that we are shortlisted for the selection days coming up, and we were shortlisted for Fit for Start in Luxembourg. Unfortunately, due to the virus, that pitch was canceled, but we were going to pitch in Luxembourg as well. The market opportunity it's big, but we're trying to focus it on the current pain. In the last 3 months since forming our CEE, we've signed exclusive distribution, getting the infrastructure in place worldwide. We have almost 10 countries worldwide that we formed exclusive partners that want to start distributing PayByFace, and now we're focusing highly on the pain created by the COVID situation. Shops closed, restaurants closed, our tablets cannot be in the store, so that's why we released the very simple merchant app. It's basically like Uber driver, Uber traveler. We have 2 apps, and the merchants can start continuing to get their revenues and get their tips. We have 4 core business models that all surround digital advertising networks. So I come from digital advertising. I built some of the largest digital advertising networks, out-of-home digital advertising networks in America in the early 2000s. I had over 300 screens across California and Seattle. So I know the out-of-home digital advertising network very well. And so that's we're going on out-of-home advertising on our tablets and devices. We can white label the entire PayByFace platform, which our Africa partners right now are building a loyalty white label platform for a company in South Africa that wants to get rid of all their cash and convert into a digital point system using PayByFace. Of course, we're going to be processing a lot of transactions through our partner e-commerce gateways. We don't take the payments. We don't move the money. We just push the payment to an e-commerce gateway. And so we're going to share, commissions on those fees with them at scale, not right now. And then we have the merchant app subscription fee, which is going to be €19 a month.
Mihai, let's wrap up because time is almost off.
Absolutely, yeah. So these are our pricing plans. In-store is free, home delivery €19 a month. White label starts at €50,000 a year. We've analyzed our competitor analysis. We have some key advantages across the big players, Alipay, Worldline. Our benefits have to do with the zero cost, the seamless payments, the contactless payments, totally contactless, especially in this environment. Our go-to-market strategy is a global distributor reseller partner network with global networks. We've signed NDAs with some big platforms, and participating at the Visa Innovation is going to give us a lot of insider business know-how.
Now it's time to take a couple of questions, Mihai. Thank you for bringing in PayByFace. Let's see some of the questions that the jury members may have. Hopefully it's useful for PayByFace, for the business model, for all the use cases. Who wants to go first?
I'd like to ask something.
I'm Cosmin.
Yeah, Cosmin, please shoot.
I know your business very well as
Hi, Cosmin.
a member of a fintech association.
Yes.
We had a meeting in the morning. But my question actually is coming from the perspective that serial entrepreneur refers to exited businesses, not the same time businesses. So my question is, because I know the model, once again, how do you deal with early stage startups? I mean, it's a bit tough to really do good job.
I deal with them because I have very, very great teams behind me. I'm the sort of the visionary and the high level strategy behind this, and I have my full team that is helping me execute this. So it's not just me, and this is just our board of directors team. We have another 10 people underneath that are doing the global distribution networks worldwide, in India, in South Africa, in several countries across Europe. So it is not just me. And that's why I'm able to do this, because I've been dreaming about this for 4 years. It's like breathing air now. I don't think about it anymore. It's just like breathing. It's like talking. I do it because I love it.
Let's speed up to the questions and take one more question from the jury members. Mihai, who wants to have the last question in this evening?
I have a question for you,
Please.
Sergio. I simply love your idea because I use face recognition for everything that I have right now in place. However, and we've seen that in China, that happened in the last months, when they started using masks, nothing worked. They couldn't go inside restaurants. They couldn't use their phones. They couldn't access anything. Do you see this as a problem for facial recognition in the future, not necessarily specific to this moment? Because nobody thought about that you can hide part of your face and suddenly have no access. And how you think of mitigating such a thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have some advantages with our face recognition software. We're using some very high level algorithms that are in NIST right now. They're being filtered by and tested by NIST, which is the U.S. government Institutes of Standards and Technologies. I was actually in a meeting with them this morning about this, and so we can, with our algorithm, you can actually cover your mouth. Unfortunately, once you cover your nose, it does go away. But as you can see, there's no realistic way that everybody on Earth can have a mask. We're already running out of masks. Even hospital staffs are running out of masks. So unless people start a new fashion trend, I don't see this being a problem even in the foreseeable future. Plus, if we're all stuck at home, you're not going to be walking around the house with a mask. So if you're making a payment at the door, that's our focus right now. That's our showcase piece, is really the tips market in the home delivery, because nobody's tipping, and it's really hurting the people that are bringing us food and water while we're stuck at home. And I want to continue.
And while we're stuck at home, we're stuck with time. But thank you, Mihai, for supporting all this feedback coming from the jury members.